Welcome to the City of Laurel City Council meeting Tuesday, April 22nd, 2025. If we have anybody in the audience that would like to speak on anything that's not on tonight's agenda, we will have a time for that later on. Would you join me with the pledge, please? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Bless you. Thank you. President No Name Sparks.
Here.
Councilmember Banks.
Here.
Vice President Wilkie.
Yes, sir.
Councilmember McKay.
Here.
Councilmember Closey. Councilmember Wheeler.
Here.
Councilmember Mize. Councilmember Canopy.
Here.
We all know that Richard is in the emergency room, possible gallbladder, so hopefully we all think of him tonight. Approval of the minutes of April 8th, 2025.
Oops, sorry. Your Honor, I move to approve the city council minutes of April 8th, 2025.
Motion made by Vice President Wilkie, seconded by President Sparks. Public comment? Any council discussion? In favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Passes 7-0. Correspondence, we have the resignation of Evan Bruce from the Park Board. Any council discussion, or disclosure of ex parte? Are there any council requests to remove anything from the consent agenda?
Second.
Motion made by President Sparks, seconded by Vice President Wilkie. Public comment? Council discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Passes 7-0. We have nothing on the ceremonial calendar. Reports of boards and commissions. You have the Budget and Finance Committee minutes, Park Board minutes, Public Work minutes. Audience participation? Seeing none, we will move on to scheduled matters. We have the appointment of Irv Wilkie to the Police Commission for a 3-year term ending April 30th, 2028.
Mr. Mayor, I would like to approve the mayor's appointment of Irv Wilkie to the Police Commission for a 3-year term ending April 30th, 2028.
Motion made by Councilmember Canopy, seconded by President Sparks. Public comment? Council discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Passes 7-0. Next, we have a resolution, R25-27. A resolution of the City Council authorizing the mayor to execute the agreement between the City of Laurel and the Yellowstone Valley Animal Shelter for the provision of animal shelter services.
Mr. Mayor, I would move to approve resolution number R25-27.
Second.
Motion made by Councilmember McKay, seconded by Vice President Wilkie. Public comment? Council discussion? Councilmember McKay.
Thank you. We had a few questions that came up in our workshop. Did we get those answered about chickens and cats?
They do not take chickens or cats. I talked to the chief today. He said they will. They're very good about working, if a whole flock of chickens are, had to be rounded up, they would help us find a place for them. Same with cats. If a hoarder house or something, they're very good about working with that. So he said it's not in the contract, but it's kind of a word of shaking the hand type thing that they will help us with that.
Thank
So
you.
chickens do go down south of town. I heard about that though. When they do catch them, there is a farm downtown, down south that accepts them. If they can't find the owner. So. Any other questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Passes 7-0. Next, we have a resolution R 25-28. It's a resolution of the city council authorizing the execution of the legal services agreement related to the AFFF product liability litigation.
Mr. Mayor, I move to approve resolution number R 25-28.
Second.
Motion made by President Sparks, seconded by Vice President Wilkie. Any public comment? Council discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Passes 7-0. No items removed from the consent. Community announcements. Council discussion? Council President Sparks?
Yes, just a reminder that we'll have the emergency services meeting on Monday at 6 here in council chambers. And next Tuesday is a 5th Tuesday, so no council. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Okay, thank you. Anybody else? Mayor updates, I mentioned to Budget and Finance. Love's is going ahead full bore. They're at 98, 99% of all their permits that they needed, even with the state. They're now working with Kurt and Jason to flesh out the annexation. They've signed, they want to be annexed. They have a bond that they will have to produce because they want to put, before that we can annex them, we got to get sewer and water. Unless they present a bond worth the amount of money of the utilities, I think that's what Kurt said. And that's a $2.2 million project to get utilities out there. But they would like to start building and start bringing the utilities out at the same time. So it completes a lot faster that way. So they, like I said, they are working, so there will be some stuff come before you in the near future. They also have a latecomers fee that they would like the city to tell them how to do that for the next 5 or 7 years. So they're not on the hook for the whole thing when they've already been contacted by other businesses that want to go in out there. So they would like to recoup a little bit of that 2.2 million. So, that's pretty exciting because they're looking at, sticking a shovel in the ground shortly, May. If they can get everything done, they want to really work on it. So, but, that's all I have for mayor's updates. Councilmember Canopy.
Yeah, Councilmember Closey said we are going to move the cemetery board meeting to the 29th anyway at 5 o'clock over in the other hall.
Anything else real quick? Any unscheduled matters? Move for adjournment?
Mr. Mayor, I would move to adjourn.
Second.
Motion made by Councilmember Mize, seconded by Vice President Wilkie. Public comment? Council discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Passes